Driving Empire is going to be adding a new map soon, and today we're going to talk about what could be in this new map. But before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, it's known that this map is going to come out sometime this year, but most likely I'm thinking it's going to be this summer because that's when tons of people are able to play the game, so it just makes sense for them to release it. But where could this new map be located? Well, supposedly, I heard a rumor that it's going to be in Miami. I believe that is going to be true, so this new map is most likely going to be in Miami. But what's going to happen with the current map? You know, there's so much important stuff that makes this game on the current map. Like, if we just switch maps, certain things wouldn't work out. So today, we're going to talk about stuff that's going to be replaced on the new map, and also maybe some new stuff that's going to be added on the new map. Let's start off, though, here with this city. This beautiful city in Miami, I believe is supposed to replicate California, so we're going to go ahead and zoom out here. Look at how beautiful the city is right here. You know, it's a huge, nice sized skyline, huge city. It's beautiful looking, right? But what are they going to replace this with? Well, I believe if the new map's going to be located in Miami, Miami has a nice city for them. So I'm guessing that, you know, Miami is going to replace this island here. So like the city of Miami, that would be this area. So I mean, obviously they have to change the island up. I mean, if the whole map's getting changed, that doesn't really matter, but you get what I'm saying here. So this city would be replaced with the city of Miami. So that's going to be the first noticeable change in this new map, most likely. Keep in mind, this is all speculation. I don't know for sure. But there's also some other stuff that would be changed. So let's take a look at that. So right here is the hotel in Driving Empire, and this hotel is a very recognizable part of Driving Empire. You know, so many things happen here. I mean, there could be car meets out front, and there could also be car meets down in this beautiful parking garage. This has been in Driving Empire for a few years now, and people would be pretty upset if this hotel wouldn't be in the new map. Now, of course, this wouldn't be the exact hotel because, I mean, this is a California hotel, I believe. The new map would be in Miami. So what could they do to replace this hotel? Well, I actually have a great solution for another very iconic looking hotel that could be in this new map, and trust me, you guys are going to want to see this. Okay, so what I think this hotel could be replaced with is this hotel right here. This is the Hard Rock Hotel in Miami or Fort Lauderdale. It's kind of in between them. And this is a beautiful looking hotel. I mean, it's a giant guitar. It looks amazing. Definitely very eye-catching. Fits the theme of Driving Empire, of exotic cars and that type of stuff. It's got a huge parking garage, huge parking lot for car meets. I would know because I've actually been to this hotel as I'm a Floridian in real life, so I would say I'm pretty qualified to talk about stuff that should be on this map because I'm literally a Floridian, so I mean, I think this would be a beautiful hotel for them to add to replace this hotel. Tons of space for car meets and that stuff. I've been to a car meet at it before in real life, and it's definitely a great spot. Definitely could be really cool to see put in Driving Empire. But what about this iconic dealership? I mean, everyone who plays Driving Empire knows this dealership. What could the dealership be replaced with in the new map? Well, no worries, I have a really cool dealership that I've actually been to in real life in Miami, and a lot of people who are in Florida would recognize this dealership. This is like the #1 hypercar dealership in the state of Florida, I would say. This is Prestige Imports Miami. When I went here, dude, they had like so many Paganis and stuff all around in this dealership, so I mean, it's definitely a perfect dealership for them to add in the map. I mean, it's located in Miami, it's a hypercar dealership. They also have some supercars in there, but like, they literally had like 4 Paganis when I was in there. Let me think, what else did they have? They had a few McLaren Sennas, 2 Bugattis, a Ford GT, Hennessy Venom F5. Dude, they had so many crazy cars there. That dealership is always stacked with hypercars, so I mean, that dealership would definitely be the one that they would have to add in game. It only makes sense for them to add that one. Okay, so this right here is the current circuit race in Driving Empire, and I mean, this is a pretty amazing track with some amazing racing lines, very well known as well in Driving Empire. I mean, this has been in the game for years, it's very iconic, but what could replace this to maybe even be even better than the current one? Well, actually, the Miami Grand Prix, that is an amazing track located in Miami. They use it for F1 races in real life. It's very well known, and it's just an overall beautiful track with some great turns. It looks amazing. I mean, I think that's a great replacement for the circuit race, you know, the Miami Grand Prix. If they're adding Miami themed map to the game, everyone's gonna want this track in the game, so I don't see why they wouldn't have it, and it just makes sense to have the circuit race at it. On the topic of races, I have a pretty cool idea for the highway race for this new Miami map. So, Miami's very well known for its traffic, and I honestly thought it would be kind of funny if Driving Empire took those AI robots that we have to race us, and they also added them as traffic on the highway. So, you know, they could just be driving at a normal speed, and we would have to dodge this AI traffic along the highway, trying not to hit it, because Miami's, like I said, it's very, very busy traffic on these highways in Miami. People know that. If they ever been to Miami, traffic's terrible on the highways. So if they used AI to, like, I don't know how they would do it, but like if they have like robot AI traffic or something that we have to dodge, it could definitely make this game very interesting, very different than other games, because I don't know if any other game has that yet for a highway race. That could be very interesting to see Driving Empire do. It might be a bit of a stretch of something that we could see come in the game, but still, it's a pretty cool idea. Something really cool about Miami is they have this tower where people live in called the Aston Martin Tower. Now, everyone knows Aston Martin's a car brand, right? So, if Driving Empire is doing a Miami-themed map, we already have houses in Driving Empire. What if in the future they added an update where you could buy, like, condos or apartments, and the building could be the Aston Martin Tower? I mean, it's a car-themed tower that is very well known for being in Miami and being a luxury tower. So if Driving Empire were to add a new form of housing, Miami would be a perfect map to have the Aston Martin Tower, of course, because like that's in Miami, and that's also a new form of housing. So that's just another cool little thing that they could try to add somewhere inside of the city. But yeah, speaking of houses, where would all the houses go? Because currently we have a neighborhood to store the houses in. Let me go ahead and show you guys that. Okay, so this right here is the current neighborhood in the game. If we pull in here, you can see we got tons of different plots for different sized houses, small, medium, and large. And it's a really huge, amazing neighborhood, but what could be even cooler than this for the new map? Well, as a Floridian, I actually know how houses are laid out in Miami, and a lot of the nicer mansions and houses are along rivers. So basically, we could have plots along rivers to claim houses, and you could just spawn your mansion in on a river and have like a yacht parked out behind it or something. That could be really, really cool, and maybe could even lead to a future boating update, because we all know boats are very outdated in this game with what they can do. But yeah, you know, everything with this new map would lead to new advancements of updates in the future. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think towards the future here, how these new features I'm suggesting could change the game and impact it in the future. Speaking of future innovations, if Driving Empire were to add airplanes, which has been discussed in the past, if they added airplanes in the future, they could also add the Miami Airport to the new map. Miami Airport, just something cool that they could add to make the map feel more like Miami. Basically, that's everything I got. You know, I got tons of cool ideas and concepts, stuff that I know is in Miami in real life that they could add in game that's very recognizable, would make the map actually feel like Miami, all that stuff. But I'm curious, let me know what you think will come to the game when they add this new map. Also, comment down below if there's anything I missed that you would like to see them add to the Miami map. But yeah, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!